Alright, before we jump into JavaScripting, I just want to show you a couple examples on websites where you can go to actually learn additional programming. If you want to go further than just JavaScripting, if you want to go into C++, more of the core foundation for game programming, then there's a couple of good sites to go to. We're not going to get into C++ or C# programming, but I do want to make sure that you know it's available to you. A really good site to go to is actually this site right here. This is cprogramming.com. They actually support tutorials in C, C++, OpenGL, STL, but the main one is C++. This also comes with quizzes throughout the course. It allows you to actually go through at a moderate pace with lots of great detail and information. So if you're wanting to get additional information in programming itself, I highly suggest going here. Now, once you get done with actually understanding how to do basics of programming, your next step is to start learning the APIs for different applications. And one of those is going to be DirectX. Now, DirectX being the core, you would also have, for instance, like an OpenGL as well. But probably one of the best tutorials to get you understanding the essence of like a video game, the essence of how what game engines are built on, how they're structured, is this site right here. This is a really great site for getting all of that understanding. So be sure that if you really want to get the behind-the-scenes look at what the engine does, how Unity works, how any engine works, go to this spot, DirectX. It's DirectXtutorial.com. All right, and then the next one that we have right here is this is going to be the DirectX SDK. So for instance, if you're actually going to go further with your DirectX skills and you want to actually develop with the source code from DirectX, then this is what you're going to want to download. You can actually download this. This will provide you with lots of available examples. Even for an artist in particular, if you just want to see what's available to you as an artist, in terms of what a programmer looks at, the examples here are amazingly great to look at and to understand what goes on in an engine behind the scenes. Alright, now if you're also wanting just to connect into more of a programming community, there's a lot of them out there. One of them is GameDevNet. This is a great one just to kind of get into where programmers go, the latest information programmers have and look at, articles and books and all those things for it. Alright, so this is GameDev.net as well. And then another just additional thing, we'll do one more here, is that NVIDIA has a really great site. So if you get into programming and then your passions take you over more towards the shader side, you want to get into NVIDIA's Developer Zone. And the Developer Zone just provides you with a lot of really useful tools, but also a lot of free books to read up on and to understand as well. Alright, so those are some of the basics for getting started with programming in general, if you're wanting to go the route of like a C++ programmer. So our next thing is going to be looking at IDEs, and we'll try to figure out which one's the best one to use for the needs that we have.